When you log in, you see widgets. I can use logins and links to automatically log me into other applications, such as our assessment platform, Classroom. I can go to the Lookup widget to type search text and click Enter to see students. When I click one of the returned students, I see the student profile. I click the magnifying glass icon to launch the Student Spotlight tab. Here we see a lot of different data about a single student. We see schedules and grades, including previous years, gradebook assignments, weekly attendance with drill-down capabilities, interventions, activities, discipline records, teacher observations, historical enrollments, and special services. Each widget can be printed individually, or you can click Print All and choose which data points and which school years to print, all in one convenient, attractive document. Now we'll look at a group of students, specifically their assessment scores. I'm in as a teacher, so I'll select one of my classes. Next, I select an assessment. I can see the students' scores ordered high to low, and color coding shows me who met standard. I can see the percentage of students at each performance level, and I can hide and show students based on the performance level. This is a stranded test, so I can see the stranded view. Here I can reorder the columns and reorder the scores. For the same group of students, I can select an assessment set to see their scores on numerous assessments at once. And I can use advanced filtering to see which students didn't meet standard on at least one assessment, or the students who didn't meet standard on all of the displayed assessments. I can go to the Risk Indicators widget to see the values for my students on the data points my district has designated as indicators of risk. Each widget has a link to the Help Center, where you can view or print a document describing all of the features of the specific widget. There's much more a teacher can see, but for the sake of time, I'll switch to the district administrator role. As a district administrator, I can see a lot more students. When I view assessment data, I can choose all 11th graders at the district. After seeing scores for hundreds of students, I can look at those scores disaggregated by school, gender, or even by service, such as special education. Notice here I can see the students. When I disaggregate by free and reduced lunch, I can't see individual students. Now I can go to the Intervention Manager and select that student group to assign my district-defined interventions. I can also make student groups using filters. Here I see a group I've made of all current year 12th graders at 3 selected schools who are deficient on credits. When I use that group in the Risk Indicators widget, I can identify which students to focus my efforts on. And finally, I can go to the Data Extract Manager to see charts and graphs using any of the student groups I've created, or any of the built-in groups. Here I see how all 8th graders in the district have done on the last 4 years of state math tests. I might compare the district average GPA to the average GPA of each ethnicity group. Or I might want to see the correlation between student MSP reading scores and their GPA, and drill down into individual students. There's so much more to see, but I want to be respectful of your time. Please log in and bounce around. Don't forget to keep clicking the Help Center link to learn more. Keep in mind, every feature you see was built exclusively for Washington State school districts at their direction. We're the tool builders, but you're the experts.